Hi guys, good afternoon. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I am going to be doing today's Ascension message for December 15th through 22nd, 2020. Before I do, there was some messages that came out. I actually was just finishing up on a video, and I was told to go do a video, an Ascension video, and I didn't feel like doing it at that time, and I kept getting like the nudges to go do it. I wasn't like praying, meditating, trying to get any messages about it. But as I came in here and started getting my cards out and laid out on the table and stuff, there were some messages that came out. So the announcements about here, I have no idea what announcement it's talking about or they're talking about. However, I felt like it was something big, and it kind of made my heart feel like a little jittery and like a lot of excitement. So I'm not for sure what that's about, but I heard the announcements about here. Take bigger leaps of faith, bigger risks. There's a lot of us are kind of feeling like a major shift that's going on. And some of us aren't taking big enough leaps of faith or big enough risk, that we are just kind of staying back in the comfort zone instead of moving forward with what we know that we're supposed to be moving forward with. Trust in the process was the last message that came in. However, when I was getting the cards out, I asked if I was supposed to shuffle anything, and the confirmation cards and a couple of the crystal cards came out, as well as a fairy card. The first card that came out is Restlessness. This is a number one being about the law of attraction and attracting things into your life by using the law of attraction. But what I got with this restlessness is a lot of sleepless nights, people staring at the walls. I feel as if this has to do with like energy fluctuations that are coming in, shifts in people's body, mind and spirit. But I feel like it's more to do with the major shifts that are going on right now. A lot of people are going through ascension symptoms, not being able to sleep or sleeping too much, energy all over the place, crying a lot, angry, feeling energy in moving in and out of their body. A lot of dizziness is what I'm hearing. Shifts in the way that you see things and also the way that you perceive things and your awareness. The next card was number 8, is a number 8. This is extremism. Number 8 being about abundance, infinity for some, financial security. But what I got about this is like people feeling like there's an extreme amount of, what am I trying to say? Like extreme's not even the right word. Too much going on. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of confusion. There is a lot of not knowing where you belong or feeling lost still for some of us. I've been going back and forth with that, so some of you may be going through that too. But what I'm getting with this is like people are overreacting due to the confusion and the chaos that's in their life right now, the challenges that they're going through. They're overreacting, or some may be even underreacting, which is not good either. It can go both ways. So make sure that you're not overreacting or underreacting, but finding out exactly how you're supposed to react. Or this may be even some of you are getting out of extreme ways of being and more into balance. I hear yes. Okay. And then that brings me to the inheritance card, which is also a number 8. So that made 188. You can look that up on Sacred Scribes. But anyway, what I got with this inheritance card is like people are going through these restless nights and going through these extreme times of challenges and all of that stuff. However, like all of this is needed to inherit those gifts that of the spirit, those DNA downloads or upgrades, as people would call them, all of that stuff. But it's inheriting a new life, a new start, new beginnings, new cycles, a different journey. Like this is more like talking about the spiritual journey that you have inherited, all these gifts that come with it, like empathy, telepathy, telekinesis, things like your intuition and awareness being very heightened. Wisdom, knowledge, all, and the list goes on and on and on. All those spiritual gifts that you will receive due to this ascension journey is what this inheritance is talking about. A lot of people are opening up to these new gifts. And if you are already awakened to these gifts, they're becoming more heightened. Or 444, as I'm looking at the clock. You guys can look it up on Sacred Scribes. But I feel like I'm not getting exactly what I'm trying to get out. Like the right words are not coming. But I feel like all of this has to happen for this. Yes, I'm hearing. Okay. So, I also get a lot to do with new cycles. All three of these have the circle on it, and I'm getting a sense of like the beginning of a new cycle for many, for all is what I just heard. Okay. Which is going to cause an influx in the energy, the way that you feel or perceive them. There's a lot of delusional or illusional thoughts of what's really going on in our life. And really all that's happening is a lot of things are breaking down. Systems are breaking down. Programming that you've been taught your whole life is breaking down so that the new can come in. Those things that you need to inherit or wishing to inherit or have been trying to manifest are coming, okay? The next card is one of the crystal cards. This is Seraphonite. It's about honesty, the heart, and third eye. I'm not getting anything off of this one, so I'm going to read what it says out of the book. This is the number 38 card, so you guys know. 3 being about the Ascended Masters working with you. 8 being about abundance, infinity, balance, financial security, things like that. It is time for you to be honest with yourself. Take time to identify the changes that you need to make in your life so that you can feel fulfilled and happy. Focus on healing yourself today by being completely honest with yourself. What do you need to do to feel completely happy and healthy? Once you have been honest with yourself and you have identified what it is you need to do and don't want in your life, you can then make those changes. During this process of change, listen to your heart. Stay tuned to yourself. Be wary of accepting other people's agendas or other people's advice at this time. And I feel like the need for like deep introspection, like just 654. You can also look that up on Sacred Scribes. But courage is the next card, which is a number 4. 4 being about the archangels being of assistance or working with you. This is aquamarine. This is about courage and the throat chakra. This is a good stone to use when doing healing on the throat chakra. You can lay it right directly on there. Imagine that energy going into your throat and seeing energy, like being pulled out from blocks or what have you and going into the aquamarine. Make sure that you send energy back to the aquamarine or what have you. But what I'm getting with this is like the courage to make changes, okay? And then making sure that you're putting in that action necessary to do those, and those things are going to come to you. But I feel like a lot of honest appraisal needs to be taken right now when it comes to your life. What have you not accomplished in 2020 that you wanted to? Going into 2021 pretty soon. So what is it that you still need to accomplish? What did you not work on that you was guided to work on? What have you? We still have half of a month left before we move into that. But, it's time to really make a list and make sure that you've been doing everything possible that you could have been doing to fulfill manifesting those wishes into your life, if that makes sense. But again, I'm hearing an honest appraisal of things. What is it that you need to let go of? People, places, and things, as well as foods, habits, things like that. So make sure that you're doing that, because once you let go of those things or start taking that honest appraisal and see exactly what you need to do with your life, then you inherit all of those gifts that I was talking about. This is spiritual gifts. This is also like a keen awareness, your intuition being spot on, blah, blah, blah. You guys know what I'm trying to say, but that's what this is all talking about. And then the Oakmen came out. This is the number 47 card. 4 being about the archangels working with you. 7 being about spiritual awakenings. The Oakmen is about wisdom and knowledge being gained through different understandings that you're starting to receive from lessons that you're learning, as well as during meditation. Some of you are connecting with beings of higher consciousness that are helping you to gain this wisdom or this knowledge about different things that you need to know about. A lot of us are moving into that time where they're connecting with a lot of beings, seeing exactly what they need to pull forward for this lifetime to help them to heal others as well as themselves. But I just feel like this is talking all about knowledge, the gift of knowledge, okay? And 11 is a master number and also a twin flame number, so some of you may be a twin flame. But the number 1 is about the law of attraction, attracting things into your life by using the law of attraction, like attracts like. So putting out positive vibes is going to bring back positive vibes. Putting out those negative vibes is going to bring back negative vibes. What cards do I go to now, please? Excuse me. They said confirmation cards. I wasn't expecting that. What messages do you have, please, for December 15th through 22nd, 2020 for all individuals already aware? Thank you. Am I supposed to take them both? I heard the bottom. There was 3 cards that actually came out. The bottom is vision. And I heard hold your vision. This is the number 12 card. 1 being about the law of attraction. 2 being about balance as well as duality. So a lot of you may be seeing a lot of things in your spiritual life and in your physical human life that need balanced out. What is that? You may be having visions of those things. Some of you may be having visions of things to come. Make sure that you're journaling these things that are to come. It may be about your life, about future events for the planet or this world or what have you, but make sure that you're keeping a journal of those things. I'm getting that this is really talking about people's awareness and people's perceptions changing and shifting. I'm also seeing that a lot of people are connected to their third eye and crown chakra right now is what I'm hearing. Yes, a lot of visions, a lot of insight and ideals on what they're supposed to be doing, the gifts that they have and how to use them, insight into how to make their financial matters even better or what have you, things like that. So give me just 1 second. I need to turn my heat down or something. Okay, hopefully that'll shut off pretty soon. 11:11 as I'm turning the clock back on, just so you guys know. But anyway, this is about a lot of ideals, inspirations coming in, telling you exactly what you're supposed to be doing with your life, visions of things to come. So make sure that you're journaling those things. And I'm also feeling like a change or a shift in the way that you emotionally react to things. So I'm hoping this is for me. For many of us, I'm hearing. But anyway, so a lot of people are starting to react different to things. I wasn't told to take these 2 cards, but I'm going to tell you what they are. Escape, which is a number 12, in case you wanted to know that. And then assertion, which is a number 1. And I was told to read the bottom, which is intuition, a number 4 card. I feel like this is a heightened, what am I trying to say? More connected to your intuition, more trust with it, more balance when it comes to trusting in it. I also am hearing new cycles again, and I'm seeing these 3 circles again, and that's the 3rd time I've seen 3 circles in a row. So maybe there's something to do with the number 3 as well as the circle. Okay, I feel like it's an endless cycle, like it's never going to end. It's your intuition's always going to be spot on. It's more like in tune or balanced now. Am I supposed to keep going with these cards? What cards do I go to now? Thank you. Oops, my angel got turned around. Fairies, what messages do you have, please, for December 15th or 22nd, 2020 for all individuals? Thank you. Am I supposed to take both of them? I heard yes. The Bright Mother, which is a number 16 card, rounds down to a number 7. 7 being about spiritual awakenings. 1 being about the law of attraction. 6 being about abundance, harmony, as well as healing within the family dynamic. This is talks about a brighter future ahead, sunnier days. You know, a lot of us have been down in the dumps or back and forth, you know, up and down, what have you. And I'm feeling like there's more smoother roads ahead than those challenges. I'm hoping so. I feel a connectiveness, like a lot of people are really starting to feel connected with the spiritual world or with the astral or the etherics. Yes, I'm hearing. And I'm also getting intuition again, and something to do with using your intuition, knowing exactly how to respond with your emotions. So using your intuition when you're responding or reacting to a situation or something that challenges you or stirs up some type of emotions, your intuition is telling you how to react or how not to react. I've been kind of getting there, so I kind of understand what it's saying, but or what they're trying to tell me. But anyway, the Journeyman, which is a number 15 card, rounds down to a number 6, could be healing within the family dynamic. 1 being about the law of attraction, 5 being about positive change and transformation. The Journeyman is about somebody that's on a journey, somebody that's on an indefinite journey. So this is a never-ending journey until you die, and then it just keeps continuing in the spiritual. But this is talking about a lot of, I feel like people are starting to understand their journey more. The walk that they're walking is also the talk that they're talking, and they're starting to be more in alignment with their journey, their soul mission, or what have you. Yes, I'm hearing congratulations is what else I heard. I hear a lot of bells and whistles ringing and stuff like that. Give me just 1 second, please. Sorry about that. I had a distraction. I wanted to turn it off real quick. But anyway, this is talking about that journey that you're already on. And I feel like a lot of people's journey is getting lighter, is getting easier to walk through, so to speak. But I feel as if also a lot of you are just beginning your journey is what I'm hearing. And this is a new start or a new cycle for you. So a lot of these circles that I was talking about, these new cycles and stuff, we're talking about these newbies that are just realizing that they're on this journey, just starting to awaken to something being different in their life, having a lot of dreams, feeling as if the numbers are speaking to them, the repeated numbers and stuff like that. It's because they are. Make sure that you pay attention to those. Look them up on Sacred Scribes or any other website that has angel numbers or synchronistic numbers or what have you and their meanings. Some of you are starting to also get in contact or seeing a lot of animals being repeated in their life, whether it's being on like commercials or out in actual nature. You're seeing those animals or having dreams of them or even seeing them in the astral or spiritual or what have you. A lot of connection with the spirit or the animal spirit world. So make sure that you are, again, journaling down these experiences and stuff, because eventually you're going to want to go back and look at these experiences, see how far that you've came, realize how far that you came. A lot of us just journaling those things is good just so that we can go back and see how far that we've came in our journey. But a lot of us, it's so that we can share those stories with other people to help enlighten them, to help them to become more aware of what is going on with their soul right now. What other cards am I supposed to go to now? Angel cards. Thank you. Angels, what messages do you have, please, for December 15th through 22nd, 2020? For all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey. I felt like I was supposed to take this card. Yvonne, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over and cared for by the angels. This is just talking about that connection with the animals that I was just talking about. This is just a confirmation of what I was saying. A lot of people are starting to connect with either their animals or their spirit animal guides or what have you, or both even. You may be starting to have telepathic communications with your animals or an increased communication with your animals. Some of you, yes, I'm hearing. Some of you are connecting with deceased animals from past pets that you've had or what have you. Maybe you are seeing them. It reminds me of when I first started to awaken. I had been seeing spirits my whole life and stuff like that. Didn't really know what to do with all of it. But when I first started like really awakening and realized I was awakening is the first time I ever seen a spirit of an animal that I used to have. It was this white cat that I had. And I actually seen it repeatedly jumping from the floor to the couch that I was sitting on, and no one else could see it. And I was like, why in the world is this happening? And then I started to later on start to communicate with the animals and stuff like that. So some of you may be having experiences that are repeating. Things where you're seeing these animals. Other people may not be seeing them, or they may even, but telepathic communication. Start learning to communicate with anything in the spiritual as well as your animals that are living. Yes, I'm hearing. And it's being encouraged to start communicating with your animals or pets that are living, as well as spirit guides. Thank you. I was told to read the bottom. Aurora, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. So it's just reminding me, like, I've been guided to start sharing some of my stories out of my journals, and I've been doing that, and I've been feeling very good about doing that. However, there's going to be a lot of backlash from people. I've been told, I've been warned that people aren't going to be accepting of some of my stories. A lot of people are going to think that I'm lying or making them up or things like that. However, eventually, when people start awakening themselves and start having experiences with other ET races or other races or beings in the spiritual or deceased loved ones or what have you, they're going to see that people like us that are sharing these stories aren't crazy. So some of you may be led to share your stories to help other people to know that they're not alone or they're not crazy, or to help prepare them for what's to come. I keep hearing about February and, you know, all this disclosure with different races that are already here and in contact with us. However, they're going to be in contact with so much more. Like, it's going to be like, you know, the government's going to be talking about it. You know, the media is going to be talking about it. I'm not saying February is exactly when it's going to happen, but that's going to be the start of something big when it comes to that type of communication. So people are going to start to see we're not crazy. It's time for us to put our information out there, share our experience, strength, and hope, so that people know that they're not alone, and they know that they have people that they can come to talk to if they need to. they won't be so fearful of talking to people. You know, if other people are sharing their stories as well. Am I supposed to, any more of these? Okay, therapy. Universal energies, what messages do you have, please, for February, for December 15th or 22nd, 2020? Am I supposed to take them both? Thank you. The first one is Archangel Raphael. I am the healing angel. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. Healing work on yourself or others. I've been talking about, you know, the need 2022 and 2020. I was told to tell you guys that number has been coming up to me a lot lately. Anyway, what this angel is working with people to help heal themselves and others. So on a level of healing of themselves, this angel will connect with you during meditation. If you want to do guided meditations, you can do that. But what I'm feeling is the need for people to call in or invoke this angel. This angel is asking that you guys start to do this. So if you're not doing something like this, it's as easy as praying and saying, you know, I pray that as I meditate that I will be able to connect with Archangel Raphael. I intend to connect with Archangel Raphael. Be creative in your prayers, what have you. But just the intention of getting in contact with this angel and learning how to do healing on yourself or on others, or yourself and others, is what is being asked right now. So make sure that you're doing that. 2112. I was told to tell you to look that up as well. This angel could come in many different colors. I see this angel come in green, gold, white, sometimes purple and green and gold. It just depends. However you see this angel is how you'll see it, but that's how I normally see it. With this angel in particular, I don't normally see a physical, like a physical looking being. I see an orb. However, some of you may see a physical looking being. Just one second, please. I apologize, guys. My dog is sick. Anyway, I forget where I was. Kind of sidetracked. But the next card is singing and dancing. It says, express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. The last couple days, I have not turned the TV on until after Nick got home. Or if I have, it's just to music. I have been listening to music on CDs this morning, up until about an hour or so ago. But I've been really connecting with music because I haven't been feeling very happy lately. I have been feeling like I'm very stuck. And I know that if I don't get myself out of it, that, you know, let me just explain. The more you allow yourself to get into lower vibration feelings, and the more that you stay in that lower vibrating feelings, the less connected you will feel, the less you will have those out of body and astral travel experiences, the less that you will be connected with your empathy and all that stuff. Those things don't completely go away ever. However, if you allow yourself to keep being in those lower vibrating energies and not being happy and peaceful, those things will kind of diminish or slightly go away or what have you. And I don't like that. I don't like that I lost some of those things, or I feel as if I've lost some of those things. I keep being told I haven't lost them, that I'm just going through a lot of changes and transformations. However, the more that you stay in that lower vibrating energy, the more that you won't feel or experience those things anymore. So singing and dancing is where it's at. Connecting with music, it will help. Hold on just a second, please. Okay, anyway, speaking of low vibrating energies, I'm constantly getting things that are aggravating me and stopping me from my video and crap. And that brings me into those feelings. However, these are all just things that shouldn't bother me. I need to work through, what have you. I am working through. A lot of you may be going through a lot of that stuff. But anyway, connect with music. Music is where it's at. In particular, if you are somebody who plays instruments, I'm hearing, make sure that you play instruments. That's going to really get you connected, take you out of that funk and stuff. I don't play any instruments except for like the bongo type drums. I'm not even very good at it, but that's something I've been being told to do the last couple months and I haven't been doing. So if you're feeling guided to start playing an instrument, make sure that you're doing that as well. What cards am I supposed to go to now? Animal cards. Animal spirit guides, what messages do you have, please, for December 15th through 22nd, 2020? For all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. What messages? Thank you. The first one that came out is Spider. Trust the creative spark you've been feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten, or sharing stories that inspire and enlighten. I'm also getting this is about dreaming big. The spider is a dream weaver. Some of you may be seeing spiders and having to work through the fear of spiders. You know, start with taking them out of your house on something that has a really long pole or something to get over that fear. Then keep in with something shorter, taking them outside. That's something that I did. I'm no longer fearful of spiders. Some of them I can actually pick up with my hand Some of the bigger ones I wouldn't, but some of them I don't have fear of even picking up with my hand and putting them outside now. So some of you need to work through that. And this is also talking about when you're sharing those stories with people, that just know you're inspiring them. There's something that's going to click with them or resonate with them. Tiger, you've been called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. I'm just going to leave that one right there. It's all about trusting in the process and trusting that you are capable of sharing the knowledge and wisdom with people, the experience, strength, and hope that you have, and helping them to awaken as well. Any more cards I'm supposed to pull out today? Okay, thank you. I am charming and delightful is the first I am affirmation. I am blessed with success is the second one. Okay, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and if you don't already, if this video or any video that I've ever made has helped you, please consider sharing that. You guys are my form of advertisement. Help me get more business with my business. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Stay blessed and be safe. Love you. Bye.